What's up, everybody? It's Tyler here from Second Glass, and this week on the Wine of the Weekend, we're doing wines for Halloween. All right, so I feel like every single publication comes up with this, like, let's pair wine and candy, and I don't know. I mean, like, you can eat candy, you can drink wine, I'm sure it's fine. Other people are like, oh, you know, like wines for party and all that. No, screw that. You know what we're doing? We're picking wines that have labels that work for Halloween. Keeping it simple. They're great wines, so you can drink and wait for trick-or-treaters, or you can get dressed up and drink, or you can just drink wine and celebrate Halloween. Here we go. First up, Banshee Pinot Noir from California. Great bottle of Pinot Noir. It's only about $20, $23, depending on where you get it. It's not a huge winery. They don't make a ton of this stuff, and so it's like there's some thought, there's some care put into it. It's a really awesome bottle of California Pinot Noir. A lot of California Pinots are like big, bold, overdone. Not this one. It's got lights, it's got delicate flavors, but it has all that fruit that you kind of want out of a California Pinot. Plus, it's got a Banshee on the label. Halloween theme. Next up, we would be remiss if we did not talk about the Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead. Our friends over at Chronic Cellars make a wine called Purple Paradise with a sweet skull on it. It has dice for eyes. How awesome is that? Very Halloween themed. It's $14, really great bottle of wine from the Central Coast. They make it in Paso Robles. It's a blend of all kinds of different grapes. Bold, juicy, kind of high in alcohol, so it'll get you where you want to go on Halloween. Next up, we have the Twisted Oak River of Skulls. Yeah, it's just a black bottle with a sweet silk-screened red skull on it. Plus, the wine's really great. Twisted Oak is a small winery in Calaveras County, which is up by Murphy's, California, which you still may not have heard of it. It's about 2 hours, hour and a half northeast of San Francisco. It's where the gold rush started, and Murphy's is where they first discovered gold, and that's where kind of everybody rushed to. And then afterwards, they all basically left. There's only a handful of wineries up there making wine, probably 15, 20 different wineries. They're all super small. Probably haven't heard of many of them. Only way to get this wine is to go on their website. It's about 40 bucks, so it's not super cheap, but it's really, really great bottle of wine. Plus, the story's pretty good. Check this out.
Submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society. I call this story
In 1805, Lieutenant Gabriel Moraga was basically commissioned by the Spanish government to explore the Central Coast and basically rename everything. One day he came across a river that was just covered in skulls. You know, Gabe, being a master of the obvious, was basically like, you know what I'm gonna name this? El Rio de las Calaveras, or River of Skulls. And today, the whole county is actually called Calaveras County, so, you know, Skull County. These guys wanted to pay an homage to where the name came from and made this badass bottle of wine with a skull on it. Next up, we have the Owen Roe Sinister Hand. Yeah, it has a severed hand on it. Well, it's not a hand, it's more of like a glove, but there is blood coming out of it, which makes it sinister and Halloween themed. Fantastic bottle of wine. It's a Grenache Syrah Mourvedre blend or GSM blend that comes from Washington State. These guys have been crushing it. They have really cool labels, but ultimately like make really, really great, interesting wine in Washington and Oregon. So you don't just get like a Halloween kitschy themed bottle here, you get a really killer bottle of wine. So if you're going out to dinner on Halloween or the day before Halloween, or if you're one of those people that just celebrates it all week, this is a great bottle to order or to bring with you to a cool party. Last up, we wanted to throw in something that you definitely can find. I think they even sell this stuff at Target. Great winery, Michael and David Winery. It's called the Seven Deadly Zins. Michael and David is a winery out in Lodi, make a lot of great wines. This one is nationally distributed. Really bold, really fruity, really juicy, high alcohol, and it says 7 Deadly Zins on it. How awesome is that? Great for Halloween parties. This is something you can buy a couple of and bring them, because I think if you can find them on sale, you might be able to find them for like $12, $13, which is pretty great. But all in all, great bottle of wine. So Halloween isn't just for kids. You can get dressed up, drink some wine, or just hang out, drink some wine and feel festive. Grab these bottles. You will not be disappointed. Cheers.